Hey, what's up guys? Valley Fine here. I am back. Welcome to the channel, and in this video, this is the first 24 hours of that blitz for Vision. Now, I recorded every single battle that I did. Some on my computer on Knox, and I'm recording the narration live. Some of it I recorded on my phone, and then I come back to do the narration. It's a long video. There's a lot of battles, especially in day one. I don't think day 2 and day 3 will be this long. But that setup phase is really important to make sure you're using your energy right. And I saved up a bunch of energy. I didn't really push hard for this last Nebula Blitz. This is a fun one. It's a long one, but I give a lot of good strategies on how to manage your energy, how I go about thinking battles, how I plan my teams, and how I look at the other teams. So enjoy. The lights go out in the middle of it. The sun was out and it started to go dark. I didn't notice it for a while, so you'll see my screen start to get dark, and then I realize what's going on. I turn on the light. It's a fun video. I know some of you guys have been wanting this. For others, this is just gonna be way too long, but for those of you that want a full Blitz video, this is my first full 24 hours of the Blitz. Enjoy. Hey guys, so today is day 1 of the Vision Blitz. Now, what I've been doing is saving my Blitz tokens. So I got 500 here, and I'm gonna get a few more. Let me just open this orb real quick, see if I got anything good. Let's see. All right, so I got a loot cage. I got a loot cage in that other thing too. Anyway, so I've set up my Blitz tokens, and let me show you. I didn't do the achievements for the villain campaign, so I'm gonna get, if you look in here, you got 100 more here. And the challenges that started today, I didn't do any of these. So been getting a bunch of Blitz tokens, and I don't think I'm going to be playing before reset, so I'm going to use a bunch now. So my intent is to film every single battle. I don't know if I'll be able to do everything in front of my computer, just because sometimes I'll be doing stuff. Anyway, my intent is to get everything and just go through one full Blitz round so you guys can see what I do, because I know some of you guys got a few questions about that. I don't know if I do what I do is the best thing possible, but it's what I do. So normally I use all my lowest ranked characters right away. Actually, you know me, I got Ronin, so let me do this. Let me put some of the Kree in with him, just because I have a bunch of them. They're not ranked, you know, they're level 1. They're not very strong right now, but I'm just going to put them in all in a team together. And usually with this first battle, I could just auto it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to auto this first battle and just keep playing. There's going to be a bunch of battles on this first day because I saved up all that Blitz tokens. Nebula wasn't a real big attraction for me to go really hard, push really hard. So, all right, 3 times speed, and let me just auto this. They should win, hopefully. I mean, I do have Ronin on the team, so let's see what happens. If there's any time to lose, it is on this first one when you have no multipliers at all. Obviously, you don't want to lose any battles, though. You want to try to go through this as clean as possible. Let me stop this because they're not really doing a good job. Nebula has that evasion, so I'm not going to attack her first. Or speed, not evasion. Who is this? Rifle Trooper. Let me attack him. Ooh. Ronin, not a big help at all. He got that heal, though. And because I put him in a team with more Kree, he does heal most of the team up. Oh, Nebula's tough. Let me get her first. Ah, there goes one guy. Usually I just auto this thing, but what is this? I'm not even familiar with all their skills right now. Anyway, all right, so I should be able to auto the rest of this. And there's the first battle, first win. So thing to pay attention to, if you look, this is the tiers that I'm on. So right now I'm on tier 1. To get to tier 2, I need 3 more wins, and that will bring me up. So I'm going to try to accumulate as many wins as I can on this first day. I don't think Vision is that great of a character, but I got to spend my Blitz energy somehow. So I'm spending it on this one, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how day 2 and day 3 goes. And let me just scroll down. This is a lot slower than scrolling down on my computer. There you go. All right. Week. And let's see what the computer brings up. This guy's not that bad. Show this out. Rifle Trooper. All right, so we got a bunch of minions going up. All right, so we still outranked them a little bit. I can't tell if that's Mercenary Lieutenant or not. Got a bunch of Hydra guys here, and I'm not sure what the weakest team is. I don't think it's this one. I think it's this one, the little mismatch. So let's see what happens here. Trying to just keep winning. Try to see what I could do with these weaker characters. Not built up, not leveled up. And I'm playing on Nox, so hopefully everything goes well. Alright, I'm just gonna go after this Ravager guy. Oh, what did he do? Please, I'm just clicking his skills. I'm not super familiar with. Attack all enemies. Alright. Man, he's got some low focus. Nobody got stunned or slowed with that. They just resisted everything. Alright, what is this skill? This is a taunt, right? Alright, I'll do this. He's gonna slow it up. So if this does not get resisted, this slow is actually a good. Now, if they debuff that, he's just a slow character. She, I guess. Alright, so there's two more, and we get the tier 2. Alright, so let's switch out the team again. And what do we have? Let me use this. Scroll down and Ravager, Stitcher, Hydra. I'm not, and normally on the higher level battles, I'm paying attention to where I place these guys. Not really paying too much attention right now. Hopefully I can just overpower these teams. 1892 to 1514. I don't know if these guys have a Dispel. I think pretty much all. Alright, I don't want this Crossbones team. Alright, so I guess Shield Medic or Hand Sorceress. I guess I'll go for Shield Medic on this team. This could be a risky one. Just because I don't think I have a Dispel for Luke Cage's taunt. He'll do that on his second turn because the first one he'll give defense up to everybody. So I want to try to take out somebody before that. Electra's going to go into stealth, so I'm probably not going to work on her. I think I'm going to work on Punisher because he has that. And speed up, heal block. That's fine. Alright, so just aim. Oh, the aim guy's dead. Oh my goodness. Spider-Man almost took out my whole team. Alright, let's see what we do. Oh, there we go. Let me go after her. I think the splash will hit Spider-Man and Luke Cage. Alright. Yeah, taunting with a weak guy that can't take any hits. Not a good move. Oh! This battle is not going as expected. Hopefully Bullseye could pull some magic out. Let me just finish up Luke Cage because I already started on him. Is that evade? That is evade. So I'm going to go after Elektra. Come on, Bullseye. No, she went into stealth. All right. So he's going to dodge that attack. So, all right, maybe. There we go. We got him. He's going to evade it. But I can't attack that, so I'm just going to use my basic here. Ah, she took him out. All right. I'm going to go after Elektra. And, it's coming down to the wire, guys. Spider-Man's evades are killing me. Ah, there we go. All right, Bullseye pulled it out for us. I was worried on that one. Team was a little weak. Wasn't very familiar. Didn't even really build them properly. I'm sure there's better strategy if you really build it, plan ahead. With these weaker fights, I don't really do that, though. Normally, I win. Once in a while, I get into a weird situation like I just did. Luckily, Bullseye was strong enough to pull it out. Alright, I guess Kree Royal Guard would be my tank. Oh, I got Mercenary Riot Guard. Alright. I'm going to start paying a little more attention to how I'm placing these guys. Riot Guard, and I'll put Sniper all the way on the other side. I don't know if that's a good lineup, but let's just go into battle. Alright, pretty much the same team. No Elektra, though, getting a lot of heals. Spider-Man was annoying last time. Let's go see what we could do on this team. Really don't want to lose. And that's probably the main thing on Blitz is trying not to lose. Alright. The loading time seems a little slower on Nox than it does on my phone. Alright, so she needs to protect somebody. I guess that's gonna be this guy right in the middle. Alright. Oh, who should I take? I think I want to go after Punisher again. I think he has an AoE. Spider-Man was pretty annoying last time though. Okay, one more. No. Oh, maybe I got the wrong move. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with all their kits. I guess I'm going to taunt with him. And alright, got defense up. It's going to be hard to kill these guys. Maybe one more. Alright. Not going after Spider-Man, going after Shield Medic. It is a low chance to revive that she has, but she can revive some people. And he's just going to evade it, so I'm just going to go after hand sources. Oh, no. Got to shift to Luke Cage. That's one thing about these, and she's going to keep somebody alive. Alright. That's one thing about these bad teams. I don't really put them together well. And I just kind of go in there, try to get a few wins. Seems like I could sneak out a few wins just by overpowering the other team, having more power than them. I'm going to use the basic on him. Alright. Spider-Man still has that evade. Tricky. Yeah. She will save somebody. And is this a taunt? Yeah. It's almost dead. I'm just going to attack. And attack. Alright, now comes Spider-Man. Alright. Got to get rid of that evade. Oh, there we go. Okay. Is this an attack? Primary dodge. With pierce. Primary target with piercing. Okay, yeah. So this is not an attack. That's why I was wondering what it is. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with these guys' skills until actually looking up. Alright, so. Battle was what it was. On to tier 2. Alright, let me just collect these rewards real quick. Hey, let me know what you guys think of those new orbs that they got also. Alright, so switching up the team again. Let's see who I got. Alright, so I've used this team before. Who's the... I think I'm going to put Karath in the center. Daredevil. I think Nebula is pretty tanky. Actually, let me switch out Nebula with Daredevil. We'll put Kree Guard on one side and Iron Fist on the other. And let's go. Alright, pretty much the same teams at these lower levels. And you can see the difference is getting a lot bigger. So, should be able to beat these guys no problem. Let's see if I can find an easier team. I don't want Crossbones. Don't want Crossbones. This is the team. Pretty much the same team again coming up. A lot of the initial characters that people get when they first start the game. Let's see what happens. Be pretty embarrassing if I lose this one just because there's so much more power on my team than theirs. Alright, so I'm gonna actually try to go after Spider-Man this one just because he I guess I'll do the taunt. He's been getting that evade. Alright, so Wrath. Oh, he missed! Come on, Iron Fist. Man. So, next one. Alright, everybody's got defense up, so. Oh, did my Kree Guard die already? Let's keep going after dude right here. Punisher. And he's got a taunt. That's what's Karath's second move. Oh, the taunt's gone. One more hit before his taunt. Nice. Okay. Oh! Iron Fist didn't even get off the Iron Fist because Elektra killed him. Too quick. Alright, but I think the overpowering team will work. When you got that much power, you don't really need a lot of strategy. It's when you're lower in power, right around the same level, that you really got to pay attention. Normally I just auto it, but just for the sake of the video, I'm just playing through. Normally the AI wins. Sometimes they lose though. Alright, 3 more to get the tier 3. Let's keep going. Got a lot of roster left, and I got a lot of Blitz tokens left that I need to use. So I'll be playing a lot of battles on this first day. And this is pretty much all I'm doing for the first day because... Alright, now I gotta start looking at my teams. Hold on. Alright, so the hand goes there. Okay, that one ends Jessica Jones. So I got Hulk, Strange, Medic. All right, so this is my next team. Punisher. Grenadier, Soldier, Luke, and the guy that a lot of people sleep on, Lieutenant. Alright, so, oh, I don't want crossbones. I don't want crossbones. I think I'm going to have crossbones. Definitely don't want the Black Widow. We've been facing this team a lot. Let's just go for it. Hopefully we could get crossbones out of there before Luke Cage taunts. That will be a big problem if can't take out crossbones before the taunt. Hopefully I should be able to do it. My team has a lot more power than them. Alright, and then we'll start getting into some better teams. They're not built... Alright, so I think I'm going to have to just go after crossbones from the beginning. Yeah, at these low levels, I'm really a fan of Hydra Grenadier. This is pretty good for me. Oh, nice. Giving energy. I forgot about that. And boom, nice. Got two of them. Alright, there's a taunt. We got crossbones out, though. So we are looking good. Grenadier might die, though. But that should be fine. Should have enough left. Here comes more speed and more offense. And there comes a taunt from Luke Cage. Hopefully that saves some of these guys. Their taunt is gone. Spider-Man has no evade. And one more shot. Boom. Alright, so now we start getting to some better teams. Could use a little more strategy on these. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Alright. So there's the next milestone reward. So hopefully everybody gets some shards of vision at least. You know, I think it adds up to about 15. I don't know. You guys could check the number, see if that's right. Alright, let's just switch these teams and keep going though. This is probably going to be a long video. But my intent is to record every single battle, so don't have a use for these guys. Alright, so yeah, I got a few other characters unlocked just with some random blitz shards, so not blitz shards, just some random orbs that I opened. Alright, so I'm going to save the hand team. My next team that I use is Crossbones, Wolverine, Thanos, Winter Soldier, and Jessica Jones. So right now, I'm going to be working with these guys. I usually play Strange in the center, Black Panther. She's been going with Shield Medic one side, and Hulk goes there, and Spider-Man goes right there. All right. So yeah, so don't get a chance to use Ravager, Bruiser, or Hand Assassin, but that's okay. All right. So let's do this one. Still overpowering them. Teams are getting a little tougher. I start to see Wolverine now. So there's just initial starter squad. All of them have crossbones. Very similar. Are these exactly the same? Everyone is exactly the same team. Jeez. Let's just look at who has the most power. 60, 59. All right, so this one's fine. I guess it doesn't matter too much. All the characters are the same. They might have a little different power level, a little different gear, but this should be good. Usually when I end up playing with this team, one guy dies and Doctor Strange brings him back. Hopefully he's far enough. He's not that far enough away from Hulk. I should have probably placed him a little better. But yeah, I gotta go after Crossbones. Yeah, Black Panther is down. No positive effects yet, so I'm gonna wait on that one. Hopefully I could get this, and hopefully Luke Cage can get defense down to everybody, and then I could do it. There we go. Now I want Strange to do his thing. I need Doctor Strange. There we go. This is why I love this skill. Look at that. Should be able to take everybody out now. Oh, but there's the taunt! So it didn't do anything. Doctor Strange's skill didn't do anything because I used it at the wrong time. Alright, but I think this battle is in hand. We just lost somebody. I think it's the medic. Alright, so I will bring him back. There we go. Oh, I probably should go after Wolverine. Punisher's almost dead. Let's go after him. Oh, there goes the medic. Usually that happens if they attack the person right away. They come back with so little help, they're dead. But once in a while, you get to at least do one skill. Ooh. He has no effects, but this applies some random negative effects. So slow. Good one. And there we go. Alright, so this team's starting to get a little better. I don't have them leveled, so they're not a strong team yet. But there's some good characters. Alright, now we start to get in right before that hand battle. Alright, so let's switch this up, and let's see. I want to use the other team first. I think they have a little more power than my hand squad, but the hand squad does better against other teams. So who... I usually put Winter Soldier's squishy, so I put him there. Wolverine has more health. Jessica Jones over there, and then Thanos on the Wolverine side and Crossbones on the Jessica Jones side. This team actually does pretty good. I think if they were fully leveled, they would be a pretty formidable force. As it stands now, they're not leveled very much, so I gotta look for the right team. Ooh. Thanos or Crossbones? This one has Captain America. I don't want to face this team. This one has Yondu too. That one has Yondu too. They all have Yondu. Jessica Jones can remove Thanos' taunt, but I don't have another one for Hulk. Alright, so I'm going to go with Crossbones. I'm just going to go trying to take him out early. Hopefully Jessica Jones gives Crossbones some extra energy so he could use his turn a little quicker. I don't have it leveled, I don't have Detonate up to level 6, so I still need 2 turns before I could do it instead of I need 3 turns to do it instead of the 2. Alright, I'm just gonna go, oh, I forgot about Quake. I gotta go with Quake first. It's a little faster. And hopefully we should be able to, nope. And this is where Jessica Jones comes in. Ooh, yep. Let's get that taunt up from Thanos. Mechanical arm, one of my favorite skills. So disappointed that it didn't make my top 10 because I love that skill. All right, I'm not gonna clear Crossbones. I'm gonna clear Hulk. I don't care about attacking Hulk. There we go. Big did anything. It should take out Crossbones and Quake. I think the bigger threat right now is Yondu because he could do more. Wolverine has some strong single target attacks, but that's pretty much all he does. Alright, and this one is well in hand. Nobody really has buffs, but I want to give people energy, debuff, except for Wolverine, but I do want people to have some more energy. Didn't see who got it. Alright, so let's just keep going after Wolverine. Big attack from Hulk, and here comes a big one from Thanos. And this should take out Wolverine. That's a strong skill. And now I'll just auto this thing. Hulk is not that strong when you save him for last, but if you don't have a Dispeller, he could take a lot of hits. If you can dispel him, Hulk is not super strong, but if you don't have a Dispeller, then it is tough. Alright, so we're up to tier 3. And next, I think, is going to be the hand team. So let's go back. And then I'm going to have to start using some energy. Alright. So I've been putting Nobu in the middle. And Electra next to Hand Sentry. Archer next to Nobu. Sentry on the Electra side. And Sorceress all the way on the other side. It's kind of random where his minions pop up. Sometimes they pop up right here, which is probably the worst place. I like when they pop up here, though. So let's take him into battle. This should be no problem. The hand is pretty strong. I'm just looking for the weakest team. Not that one. I think it's this one right here. After Gamora's done, Wolverine's a threat, but after that, you got healer, healer, and tank. Not much of a threat if we take these two out. And, you know, maybe I'm worrying a little too much just because it's a weaker battle, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Let me turn on this light. The sun was going down when I started playing. The light looked pretty good, but the sun went down even more, so let's see what happens. All right, I want to go after Gamora. She's a bigger threat than Wolverine, I think. I'm not gonna... I'm gonna save this skill, I think. Yeah. And I want to save the Dispel, because there's no taunts or anything. Oh, here comes some more minions, and that is where I don't want them to go. Sometimes they're on this side, though. Alright, and here's the big smoke bomb from Hand Sentry. Let's keep going after Gamora. Don't want to keep her around a lot and get that thing. Alright, so here's Hulk. Let me see if Electra can dispel it, and she did. Nice. Okay. We'll go after Gamora, and she's gone. Almost there. Once Wolverine's gone, and I have a heal ready. The only one that's really not strong is this minion right now, so I'm actually going to save the heal. And nothing to dispel, really. Okay. Let's get everybody countered, and I think she'll be the bigger threat. I still don't want to use that heal yet, but it does give them some defense up. Yeah, so might as well. I think I could actually auto at this point. I think that would be faster, so I'm just going to go into auto mode. There's no real big damage threats to threaten this hand team right now. After Gamora and Wolverine's done, you know, healers aren't known for their damage. Tanks aren't known for their damage. And almost done. Boom, boom, boom. Couple more hits. Maybe one more. Oh, no, it's an arrow. One more hit. One more big hit. Big hit. Man. Either that Hulk had a lot of defense or this team, my hand team, just sucks. Alright, so 3 more to get to tier 4. Alright, so now I will put in my second team. And what I've done is move Yondu to my second team. Actually, he doesn't go in the center. Night Nurse goes in the center. Yondu goes on this side. Gamora goes on that side. Drax goes there. And Rocket goes there. So, used to have Yondu in my A team, but my B team had no dispellers with Thor there. So, moved Yondu down to this team. So, this team has at least one dispel move. That was the big weakness when I had Thor in there, so yeah. Let's see. Alright, so we're still overpowered by them a lot, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think this is the weakest team, though. Yeah, I don't like facing Quake. Quake is strong. Alright, so I'm going after him first, him, then him, and then hopefully I can get Luke Cage last. Let's see. Crossbone's the biggest threat, so I'm going after him first. And I'll probably play a few battles with this team before I move on to my A team. Just to try to give them the biggest multiplier possible. Alright, so I gotta get Crossbones out before Luke Cage's taunt here. There it goes. Rocket. I guess I'll just heal Drax. Might have been a little bit of a waste, but sometimes I save it and then it ends up. Do I think I'll kill him? No, because he has defense up. So let me just save this. Save for big move. Alright, there's his taunt. So hopefully that keeps some pressure off of Rocket and Gamora. We could get everybody there. And one big hit should take him out. No, it doesn't. That defense up is really making a difference. 2 hits. Still not dead. And alright, so now's a good time. Gamora should take him out, and then she could attack Wolverine again. Boom. And then she gets her second skill, because that had one more cooldown. That didn't kill him, though. That's fine. I gotta remove that taunt. Hopefully it does remove the taunt. Nope, it didn't. Alright, but I do have an AoE from Rocket. Got Daredevil. Wolverine's almost done. And this should be done. Alright. So I'm going to actually play with this team again instead of putting in my A team. Just because I have so much energy I got to use up. Alright, so let's look for a good team. This team is trouble. You got tank, and then crossbones. That could be trouble, especially with just one dispeller. I don't want any part of that team. This team is some problems too. You got Quake and Captain America there. Oh, and you got a Punisher. I mean, you got a Kingpin and Crossbones. That is a deadly combo. I don't want anything to do with those teams. This team is tough, but I think I could take it. I'm gonna go Quake first, then Gamora, then Yondu, and no, Quake, then Crossbones. Hopefully I have enough speed to take these guys out in time before Crossbones or Yondu gets their big move off. Alright. So Quake coming after you. Oh, and this is something. So you got a tank with a taunt there, you got a tank with a taunt there. Not good to put their tanks on the same side. Not sure if this is a computer made up team or something that a player made. Ooh, okay. Real tough team. Alright, I want to take out Crossbones. Gamora is a threat. Yondu is a threat. This isn't gonna do much damage. I'm gonna dispel Captain America. And then I'm going to keep working on my dude here. Heal up Yondu a little bit. Don't think they have any big AoEs left. But Gamora, if she kills somebody, she could go on a streak and start killing 3 people. All these guys are pretty weak. Ugh. Alright, Yondu still has his thing. So I'm going to wait. And there we go. Get a big AoE to take out the minions. Took out Crossbones. Yondu did... I don't remember if he uses A or E or not, so I'm going to go on Gamora. If he already called his minions and already used his AoE, then no threat. Gamora. Now we'll get Yondu. I don't think we'll kill him. Nope. And now Yondu could use his AoE. Boom. Alright, so... little tricky. Got into a tough situation there just because it wasn't really a team I like. Alright, now we're equal power. This is not a very strong team. So unless there's a matchup I like, this one could work. Rocket's a big threat. Karath is going to have that heal block. Thor has a big AoE attack. Ronan sucks, and I think I could get around the taunt with Yondu. Let's see what happens. I think this is definitely the weakest team. And Commander, you know, on all these numbers, I think that's a made up team by the AI. Come on, one more win to the next tier level. I think Rocket is the biggest threat, so I just want to damage him as much as possible. He's got heal block on him. So that kind of makes Night Nurse useless because she's going to heal him first with this move right there, and he has the heal block. So, alright, at least we got Rocket out of the way. Everybody's got defense up, though. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have taunted with that heal block on Drax. Let's go after everybody a little bit right there. Work on Thor. Still got heal block. That thing's going to be used. This move is going to be useless right here. So let's keep trying to get Thor. Will this take him out? Yes. All right. So I got another turn. Going after Karath now. I gotta dispel. I can't call him minions yet. Oh, he still has it. That's the thing I like about Hawkeye. He still has that heal block too, so I can't even heal him. That's the thing about Hawkeye. Usually he clears all that stuff. Yondu's basic only clears 2, so it's not the. Oh, now I can heal Drax if I get a chance. All right, there's a minion. Krat's a bigger threat, but Luke is almost dead. All right, there we go. And I don't think it really matters. We just got Ronan left. I'm just going to auto this thing. All right. Up to tier 4, guys. All right, let's get some more rewards. And my first Vision Shard. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a tough team? I'm not sure. Let's see what our other options are. Ooh. I think this is the weakest team. They only got 1 taunt. I only got 1 dispeller. Could get it around that. Quake and either Yondu or Gamora, the biggest threats right now. And we got a pretty sizable power advantage over this team right here. Quake. Let's go with the big skill, see if we could take her out before Captain America taunts. The good thing about the AI when you're playing it, he always uses that shield throw first. Yeah, I gotta heal. Moore's running a little low. Oh. I'll just wait. I'll just use a base and kill. Alright. There's a taunt and... Ooh. Dispel this thing. And then Yondu, Yaka. Oh, nice. We still got Gamora alive. Alright, so I'm going to go after Yondu. He still could call some minions. I could heal, could do a bunch of nasty stuff. There's that word again, nasty. Alright. What is this? Offense up and defense up, man. She's beefy with some damage. I think I got to dispel her. Oh, don't kill Drax. I want to, what is this, offense up? I want to call some minions. I know I should dispel her, but I think this will help more. Boom. Alright, so we are looking good now. We still got most of the team left. Actually, all of the team left. And there we go. So we'll just keep playing with this squad until I find somebody that I'm really not sure of. Alright, this one is not that bad. Is that the same exact squad? I don't think I want this squad here. No. Okay, so it's down to here or here. It's the same team, pretty much. Who has more points? 7662 and 7665. I guess we're going after this one. 50. I'm at 425. I have 100 from the daily, to do the villain battle, and then I got 85 times 3, so I have a bunch more energy. I'm going to do this battle here. I think I could take them out with this squad. Let's see what happens. I don't want to lose that multiplier. Whoops. I got to keep my screen right there because it's recording. I was moving it out of the way. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. All right, here we go. Going after Quake again. The main thing you gotta pay attention with Hawkeye is that blind. Okay. Oh, that was quicker than I thought. I need a group heal, not a one target heal. They haven't focused on one target. Who is more deadly? I think. What is gonna hurt more, the damage or the status effects? I think I'm gonna go with the status effects. I don't think she's gonna take me, maybe. Nope. It's close. And I think I could get. Oh no, it didn't get Hawkeye! Alright, at least I'll heal somebody. Oh, she healed herself. Alright, I need Yondu's turn coming up. Oh no! There went my dispel. Bad choices, bad choices. Alright, at least the dispel's gone. We could do some healing. Oh, well, he got his heal off. Alright, so that should kill a few people. Still got Yondu there. Let me take him out because he is in the red. Maybe I could get him and Gamora. Nope. Oh man, here we go. Captain America, just gonna auto this. Captain America's not the biggest damage either. Alright. Let's see what the next battle is. Maybe I'll use the same team. Maybe I'll go to my A team at this point. Oh. Alright, so now it's all above my ranking. I will switch it up. Alright, so Black Widow goes in the center. Actually, Thor goes in the center because Black Widow spends some time stealth. Here, Cap, and Quake. And that's my A team right now. I like Yondu in this spot a little better, but I need him on my B team because my B team will be weak without him. I don't want that team. This team's not that bad. And that team has crossbones. I try to avoid crossbones. This skill from Rocket does some damage too, so I think I'm gonna have to take him out first. But Drax has that pre-taunt. Oh, I got Rocket and crossbones. I didn't pay attention to that. Alright, so this is the team I'm gonna go. Gotta be able to take out two at the same time. Or two within that same battle pretty quick. The good thing is, with the slow and the speed up, I usually have time. Let's get that taunt off so we can get Rocket out of there. And let's slow this side of the team. And let's just start chipping away at Rocket. Who is coming up? I'm gonna go with Stunning Yondu. Alright, and now I'm gonna slow this side of the team. Drax's taunt is coming up. Do I have time? Yep, Captain America is going. Yep, so I'll speed everybody up here. And let's see if I can chain it. Yep. Nice. Alright, so who needs a stun? Yondu's already stunned. I guess I'll stun Gamora. No, I want to stun Drax. So you can't get his taunt. There we go. And now I'm going to see who I could blind. Who got blinded? Gamora did. Oh, we got 3. Not bad, not bad. And here is the big skill from Quake. Boom. Just keep working on Yondu here. Never really had a chance to get his minions or his AoE up just because of the slow. That's why I think Black Widow's the best character in the game. At least for right now. In an hour he asked me, I might think Quake's the best character in the game. Alright. Oh, the revive. That is very low chance for that to happen. And then I'm just gonna auto this. Drax by himself does not do a lot of damage. Almost done. There it is. Alright. Looking good, looking good. One more to tier 5. Down to 375. I haven't done the calculations in my head to see how many battles I need to. Ooh, Kingpin and Crossbones. I try to avoid these guys as much as possible. Similar team to what I just faced. I don't like that one. Rocket has a big dangerous attack. Crossbones have a big dangerous attack. I usually don't have time enough for 2, so I'm going with this one. I just got to make sure that they don't play that speed game with me because they're more powerful and they have some of the same characters. So they would win if the AI was a little better. Go for Quake first. I think I'll have enough time to come back and get Crossbones. Alright, I need to slow everybody down though. Nope, don't have enough time for his taunt. She can't remove this. She can remove the other things though. Alright, so hopefully this removes the taunt. No, it does not. Come on, we need that taunt gone. Man, this guy must have a lot of resistance. Alright, there we go. Oh, I was not paying attention. I didn't even see that taunt from Captain America. Ooh. Oh, bad moves. Bad moves. Bad decisions here. Alright. Alright, well, this will at least help out. Oh, and there comes the blind. I need to take out... No, I need to take out her. He's stunned. And he's slow. She's quicker. Alright, so... Oh, I should have primary targeted somebody else. Again, not paying attention. Come on, Crossbones. There we go. Okay. Oh, and Black Widow is out of stealth. What is her turn meters? I think Captain America is going soon, so... no, it's Quake. Let's get Yondu out, and then... Alright, so yeah. Made a few mistakes in that battle, but still managed to pull through. And there we go. Alright, 350. I need more battles. Alright, so... Ooh, this went down. Now I'm stronger than them. This is an interesting team. There's no tanks. Let's see what the next team is. I want to try this team. Let's see what happens. All attackers. In theory, it could work. They're using Black Widow for the speed. We'll see what happens. Alright, biggest threat I think is still Rocket. We're gonna get him out of there. Ooh, ooh! Let me get that off of her. Nice. Yeah, that's one good thing about Hawkeye's passive. He could attack those stealth characters and remove that stealth from them. I'm gonna stun Black Widow and come back for Rocket. Oh, blind! Who's got blind? Nobody got... Oh, just Thor. There we go. Next big threat. Let me take out Black Widow so she doesn't keep speeding up the team. Actually, no need for that with the big AoE. Oh, guess there is. Alright. Gamora's next. I'm not too worried about Thor's AoE at this point in the game. And he's a slow character, so Black Widow could probably stun him pretty good. Got that up. And he's slow. Look at his health. Look at his energy bar. He's just going nowhere. That's the bad thing about Thor. If you don't play him right, he's not going to be very effective. Alright. Ooh, this is an interesting team. No real tanks on this one. Black Panther is dangerous. Jessica Jones makes it interesting. Let me see what else we got, though. I've faced this kind of team before. I want to try this one. This one is interesting. I think I got to go Black Panther and then focus on Jessica Jones and Black Widow for their speed ups, and then Karath. He's gonna hurt somebody right away in the beginning. His first turn with that heal block. And the way the team is right now, I have no healers on this team, so that's not that much of an issue. Alright, let's get Black Panther first. Yeah, let's get the speed off of him. And he's gonna get kind of resist. Nice, he resisted it. Alright, so I'm gonna go after Karath, slow him down a bit. Got some fast characters right here. Black Widow, Black Panther, and Karath are all really fast. Starting to absorb that energy. Alright, so I think Black Widow will be next. Oh man, here comes Thor. Yeah, this one's kind of over. I thought Jessica Jones might make it a little more interesting with her energy, but oh well. I guess they can't overcome Ronan being on the team. And last hit. Alright. So this is kind of what I'm going through on my first day. The first day was when I do the most battles. After a while, I'm just kind of doing one battle every 6 hours. Sometimes 2, depending at the end of the day. At those 300, I think I still need to do a few more. Either 1 or 2 more, and then that is it for the day. And then I'll just refresh all the stuff with the dailies and then the challenges. 3 tanks on the team. Let's see what else we got. Alright, pretty standard team and another pretty standard team. This is probably the easiest just because the AI doesn't use some of these characters correctly, but this one is interesting because it has 3 tanks. She can dispel, he can dispel, he can dispel, and she doesn't remove taunts, but she does a little bit of a dispel, so just gotta make sure I don't remove Crossbones taunt. Let's go after this guy's right here. Yeah, I think 2 more battles and then that is it. Dispel that, and then we go after Crossbones. Let's slow these guys down even more. Get a blind off. And I don't want to remove that right now, so I'm going to use this. I'm just going to use his basic attack. Let me go. No, he has a taunt. Forgot about that. Alright, I'll just keep slowing these guys. Chipping away. And oh, nice. She missed with a big move. Oh, is that because they were blinded? Yep, that's why. Alright, so I want to remove his taunt here. Then I'll come back to crossbones, and now I can start working on it a little more. Alright, big move, offense down. Oh, didn't kill anybody. But that is fine because crossbones is almost dead. I do need this. Oh, this should take out crossbones. And that was the only real threat. Spider-Man, single target damage. I mean, he has some adjacent attacks. Elektra is pretty much single target damage, so I'm going to go after her. The bad thing about her, she puts herself in the stealth, so you can't always hit her. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's slow down Spider-Man right here. And nice. Okay, so this is just auto battle at this point. Drax and Hulk together, not a strong combo. All they're doing is pretty much soaking up the attacks. Yeah, almost done. Couple more hits, done. Alright, one more battle, and then I'll get all my refreshes and everything. Alright, and claim. So I'm thinking to even be in the running for these awards, I will need over 600,000 on my score. Ooh, Iron Man. Ooh. I think if I take out Iron Man, I'll be good. Gotta watch Black Widow though. I want to try this team. It's about 10,000. Oh, wrong button. I want to try this team here. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Speed up everyone. She sped up everyone. Oh, I'm going to remove her speed. And taunt. Get some energy out. Let's slow down this side of the map. And I need to go after him. The dude right here. Blind. Remove his taunt. Oh no, it didn't remove it. Let's see if Quake can do it. She does. He's got. Was defense up? Counter? No, that's. Yeah, it's defense up. Let me. Oh shoot, wrong guy. At least he's stunned. Should be coming out of stun soon. Nice. All right. So I think we're in good shape now. Iron Man, I think, was the biggest threat there. Daredevil's almost done. Let me attack him. Let me get Black Widow so she doesn't... actually, I'll slow everybody. Should get Black Widow. There we go. No more threats. And now it goes to auto. Done. Alright, and that is the end of the day. So this is what I normally do to get all my energy back. So now we're down to, what are we down to with energy? 200, so let me go and do the challenges. That should bring it up a little, so just auto, auto, auto. And now I have 455. Oh, I need to do 2 more battles because I still got 100 from the dailies right here. I purposely didn't play any villain missions today. So... yeah. Anyway, let's go. We got a couple more Blitz battles here. This is a pretty easy match, I think. Almost the defenders. Missing Daredevil. I don't think I need to think too hard on this one. There's no big threats. Jessica Jones is a little bit of a challenge, but haven't seen this team before a lot, so I want to try them. I usually avoid the full defenders team. I don't know. I think I could. But just they have so much synergy with each other. All right. So who is the biggest threat here? I don't really see any huge threat. I guess Jessica Jones. Or am I overestimating her energy too much? Huh. Yeah, I guess I'll go for Jessica Jones. Let me slow down Iron Fist and Nebula too. Oh no, didn't take her out. Okay, so that should take. Oh man. Uh-oh. Nice. Quake survived. That move should be doing a lot more damage if they want to be thematically correct. She has counter and speed. Let's see what Black Widow can do. Doesn't remove either of them, but she is stunned. Here comes a big AoE attack and offense down. Let me just go in and finish off Iron Fist. And then I'll come back for Nebula. And then I'll go to auto with just, if we just got those two left. Oh, she dodged it. Yeah, she got that evasion on. I forgot about that. Oh, wrong move. Alright, and now we're done. Auto time. Alright, and one more battle. Just so I could conserve that extra 5 right there. Oh, it's at 100 though. Ooh. I'm gonna need my hand team, I think, to come up big here. I don't know if my B team can handle it. Or I just waste that 5 energy. Let me see what kind of matchups I have with the hand team, and then I'll either just waste that 5 energy or I'll fight them. Ooh. You know what? I don't want to risk losing that multiplier, so I don't know if my team is strong enough to beat them. I haven't really worked too much on my hand team. So yeah. I'll just do my villain missions later and let that 5 go to waste. I want to keep that multiplier. So that is it for day 1 of the Vision Blitz challenge. So I thought I was gonna post them all at once, but it might be a really long video. So maybe I'll just split up into day 1, day 2, and day 3, and you guys can see what I do. But that's pretty much it for day 1. All I'm gonna do now is go into my daily objectives. Actually, I'll do it right now in front of you guys. Let's go to Hawkeye because he has one of the nodes that I do for the villains. Hit energy. So let me just buy some right here. Auto win 5 of them, and there we go. So set up pretty good for tomorrow. I don't like that I wasted that 5 energy, but I think keeping that multiplier up is a little more important than that extra 5 energy. So that is it for now. I will see you guys either cut together or next time for day 2. Here we go. All right, first battle. This is one that I recorded earlier, so I'm going to try to narrate this, try to remember what I was thinking. Big threats on the team right now. Quake, Crossbones. Little smaller threat is Elektra and Black Widow, of course, for her buffs. So I want to try to take out Quake first, and there we start slowing down that whole side. And Thor comes, oh, and then Crossbones had his taunt up, so I had to go over him. Crossbones still has his taunt. Let me try to remove it with Quake, and does she get it off? Yes, she got it off. All right, we got Captain America. The shield throw there, and then Thor with his big AoE. Nobody's dead yet. We got Hawkeye trying to blind everyone, and I'm looking at this on my my phone, so I can't see who got blinded just because his icons are so small. But it looks like we got this battle in hand at this point. Crossbone is not going to get off his big AoE, which is one of the keys. If you could get to him before he does his AoE, he really does not have a chance. And we're almost done here. And that is the battle. All right, this one actually joined in progress. I forgot to start recording it at the beginning. But as you can see, pretty much the same setup. We got a Crossbones, we got a Quake that are the big threats. I want to take out Quake first. Captain America's got the taunt. We remove it right there, and Quake is gone on their team. So I got to get Crossbones out. Captain America and Black Widow are almost dead. And I start working on Black Widow, I think because she was almost dead. I did this a while ago, so I don't remember what was actually going through my head, but I start working on Crossbones again. Captain America's almost dead, but I need to get Crossbones before he takes out that big AoE coming up. So let's keep working on him, try to get him off. I think my guys have enough energy that they'll sustain the attack and not get everybody killed, but I do want to get him out. Yondu's gone. Captain America is still there, and the minion from Yondu. There goes the minion. Both of them are almost dead, and Captain America is done. There is the next battle. All right, and I play a few more here because I want to use a bunch of energy. I had 100 free from the villain node, so I want to use up some of my Blitz energy so that it won't go over the cap. That's one big important thing you want to focus on when you're playing this, is to make sure that you're using the energy before you start to add more, because you're not going to get any, because there is that 500 cap. So let's go in, and who am I facing here? Captain America. Big threat is still Quake. Quake is always a big threat in my mind. And I start working on here. Captain America throws his shield. Quake's just going to slow that whole side. So Quake, Night Nurse, and Captain America are all slowed. And still chipping away at Quake here, trying to get down whatever I can. And I'm looking at this replay on my phone, and it's really small, so I can't see everything that's going on right now. I'm not playing this on Nox. This is actually from my phone because I was not in front of my computer when the timer came up to play this battle. So let's just keep going. Quake is down. This battle is pretty much over. Gamora is still a threat, though. You can never sleep on Gamora, because if she gets her moves off, she could kill 3 of your team and just totally change the tide of battle. The good thing is, if you're facing her, she is a little squishy, so you just need to be able to get around any tanks or anything that are protecting her. She's down. All we got left to worry about is really Yondu, because I don't worry about Captain America too much. He's a solid, one of the best characters, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. He helps the rest of his team, but if there's no team to help, he's not that great just by himself. And Yondu's down. This battle's pretty much over as well at this point. Don't remember if I click auto or not, or if I just finish it. It looks like I just finished. Oh, there comes the auto. And we are almost done with this. I think I have 3 more battles to go before the next one comes up. A lot of times I accidentally see that villain energy for the completing that villain challenge. What is it? It's not the challenge. It's the daily challenge thing. You get those 100 Blitz points. A lot of times I see that and I accidentally click on that, and it just kind of goes to waste. So I wanted to use this up early. So I got 475 now. I want to try to bring that below 400, because that 100, I just don't want to go to waste. I wasted 5 energy earlier. Not a huge deal, but let's look at the teams. Don't remember which one I picked. I think I picked this one. This one looks actually pretty weak. When you see that commander and those bunch of numbers, those are... Oh, wait, did I pick this one? I don't even remember. It was only a few hours ago, too. Alright, so let's go into this battle right here. And set it up. Alright. So I think I picked this one just because it's kind of an interesting team. You don't really see this team a lot. Threat. Iron Man is a threat. Crossbones is a threat, but we have a little bit of time because there's nobody on the team giving him energy to get that detonate off real fast. Plus I could slow him. So really want to work on Captain America first. So I want to try to remove that taunt that he has up right now. And let's see. All right, it's off. I switch back to Iron Man. There we go. And oh, I slowed that other side with Quake. Now I'm coming back to kind of finish off Iron Man. He could do some major damage. He has a big AoE and a big, huge single target attack. He is a strong character. All right, there's a taunt. Just got to remove that from Hulk, and then I could finish off Iron Man. I don't remember if I do the AoE. Oh, there's the AoE. And took out the minion from Nobu. One of them, at least. And looks like almost all of them are dead. There goes the whole right side. We just got to finish off Crossbones, and this one is in the bag. Got to get that taunt off of Hulk, though. He does get a little faster once he goes down in health, which is kind of a cool mechanic. I like that they putting in interesting stuff. It just doesn't make him a great character when it happens. And here comes the auto. Pretty much done at this point. Once you have just one tank left, most tanks aren't known for damage. It's pretty much done. Alright, so let's see how much do I have 2 more battles or 1 more battle? Let's see. It's 450, so I have at least 2 more battles here. And oh, I'm collecting my orbs. Luke Cage. I got Luke Cage in that Mega Orb, and I almost haven't leveled up to 4 stars with just that, and then some of the... I've been collecting a lot of Luke Cage orbs today, or shards today for some reason. Alright, this is another weak team. I think that was the team that I ended up picking, that first team that we saw there. This one, I think... Yeah, just another interesting combination. No real threats on this team, so I just go for the weak team. You know, it's not a bad thing just to choose the easiest team to fight. And I think this is a pretty easy battle. I mean, I don't really see a lot of threats. I don't remember who I went after first. I would say if I'm doing this now, I'd probably go after Punisher first. Yep, I go after Punisher, slow that whole side. Nobu, Iron Fist, they're all slowed down. And I just keep working on Punisher. Now, I don't think Punisher's a great character. I know there's a lot of other people that like him a lot more than I do. But he does have an AoE, and that's the main reason I go after him. Gotta get that taunt. What did I do there? I'm not sure. I can't see all the icons on my phone right now. I see Drax as a taunt. Get that off, and I think I start to work on Iron Fist at this point. Oh, the taunt is not coming off. The minion's gone from Nobu, and just... Look at that, just blocked it. I can't remember if I had blind on him or if he blocked that whole thing. Again, I can't really see the icons very well on my phone, but there we go. Start working on Nobu. Oh, I worked on Nobu first, I guess. All right, so here we go. Let's take him out. I guess with his minions and that counter that he does, he poses a little more threat because Iron Fist already got off his big move, and it didn't do anything to Captain America. You could go back and look and see if he was blinded or see if Captain America just blocked that thing. And there's a revive. And this is just auto at this point. Both of these guys are tanks. Not a lot of damage, not a lot of threats at this point. Plus they're pretty slow. You got Black Widow speeding up everybody. Quake slowing down them even further. It's just... There we go. That one's done, and we got 1 more on this round here to try to get it up a little further. And I've already played the last battle of the day. I don't get up to the next milestone in this first day. So I got the milestone 11, did I say? Alright. Only on tier 7 at this point. But should get that next tier pretty early on with the start of the second day. Alright, and this is not that easy of a team. This is actually a pretty good team. I don't remember if I fight them or not. Yeah, I do. Alright, so let's see what happens here, what I do. I remember I win, but I don't remember the strategy that I use at this point. So, pretty much, for me, the starting move is speed up, and then either inspire with Captain America or I remove a taunt with Hawkeye. And that's pretty much my first 3 moves. And then I slow one side of the map, or one side of the opposite team with Quake. Because that slow is a huge move. Let's get that taunt off Captain America. And let's try to get rid of Quake, because I don't want her to slow my team, and I don't want her to hit us with that big AoE. I think a big AoE attack is always going to be a higher priority for me than a big single target attack. Although Gamora is kind of an exception to that, because her single target attack can turn into 3 single target attacks if she starts to kill your team. Alright, Quake's gone. As soon as Gamora's done, this is over, but I am working on Black Widow here just because she was almost dead. Quake is almost dead. This battle is almost going to auto this point. I mean, that combination of Captain America, Black Widow, and Quake just is so hard to compete against for the AI, because the AI makes bad moves. Even if I'm facing the same team, it's a good thing that the AI doesn't always make the best moves, or this blitz mode would be impossible for me. And it's on auto at this point. Drax is almost dead. There he goes. And that, I think, is the last battle of this round. Yes, I think that's where I leave it off. Alright, so this is my last blitz battle of day 1. Still about an hour remaining right here in the first day, so let's go in, and this will be the end of day 1. I don't think I'm going to keep playing. So we got, I think that's Nebula behind Thor there. So this is a pretty weak team. I'm not even going to look at the rest of the team. I'm just going to go and play him. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to use my second team right now, so I'm just going to replace Yondu in for Thor. Alright, so let's go. Let's go battle these guys. 21. I won't get to the next milestone in this battle, but I will tomorrow. Alright, that is it. It is loading nice and slow. And come on, 99%. We're almost there. Keep it going. All right, let's get this up to level 3. Let's try to make this a quick battle. Who is a threat? I think Yondu is the biggest threat. Thor has a big AoE. I don't think anybody gives energy, so I have a while to wait for that. There's nobody that's speeding him up with here. He's pretty slow. So first guy I'm going to attack is Yondu. Then maybe Bullseye. Nebula is kind of hard to kill, so I'm going to save her and Ronin for last. And let's see how that works out. There's no tank here. I have a weird team. This is one of those commander teams, so I think this is one of those AI, pure AI teams. Alright, so let's slow this side of the thing, because we got Thor and Yondu right there. And let's come back, and we got to get Yondu out before he throws his Yaka arrow out there. And instead of going after him, I'm going to call minions. Oh, only got one. But that's not that bad. I'm going to slow this side now. Didn't work on Nebula, I guess because she had that evasion there. Yeah, let's keep working on Yondu right there. And I'm going to save the stun. I'm just going to use the basic. Ah, I didn't kill him. Alright. This should kill him. Alright, so now let's go after Thor. Here, I think some of that should hit Bullseye. Yeah, hit a little bit. And Thor should be gone pretty quickly. And now I may get blind. I think Ronin's big attack is coming up. Which, you know, compared to some of the other characters, is kind of a little attack. Not a strong character at all. Alright, here we go. Bullseye is down. She has speed, her evasion is done, so let's work on her. Alright, she's got nothing. No buffs at all. Almost there. Alright, and Ronin's pretty easy. One of the worst characters. I think they need to fix him. I don't think he should be one of the worst characters in the game. I think they need to fix his kit. But that's it. Got close to milestone 12 on the first day. The end total is 262,000. So let's see what happens. I don't know if this is going to be a crazy one because Vision is a new character, or if this is going to be a not as crazy one. But I will be back for day 2. I normally don't post in the weekends, but I'm going to post this when I'm done with all of day 2, and that is it. I will see you guys next time. Subscribe to the channel. Valley Flame, out.